From Monday to Tuesday, you don't have any fun. From Wednesday to Thursday, just gonna have a run. Friday and Saturday, you're always getting drunk. And Sunday, you stay at home and never go to church.
Hey, welcome, Night Outers, to another edition to My Night Out Radio on rifreeradio.org. I'm George from My Night Out Radio, alongside my partner, DJ Psycho Eddie. And we have a very special guest with us this week, Lena, which you're going to hear an awesome story, how she is a survivor. And I notice, I believe, your phone case is a Steeler cover, which instantly puts you on level.
Big Steeler fan.
Excellent, so am I. So we got a great show lined up for you. That was Blindside Thunder that led us in with Tequila. And we had the pleasure of meeting these guys. Ed has known them, but I was introduced to them this past week at the Midday Social.
Actually, I met them at the Midday almost 2 years ago. The first thing they said to me is, how can I make $1,000 a night? I told them go into prostitution. Other than that, though, they're really nice guys. One of them actually local here in Coventry, Dan. He plays bass. Great guys. Awesome group to see live. You definitely want to check them out. But, George, I got to ask you, where did you go to eat this week? Where did you go out, aside from the Midday Social, because we both were there?
Yeah, the Midday was Thursday night, and it was always great to get back out there and see a lot of new faces this time, and meet up with some old friends and catch some music. This is the first time I actually brought my wife to the Midday. I believe Deb was her first time as well,
This was
right?
the second time for my wife.
But Nancy really enjoyed the camaraderie that was going on in the room and seeing how everyone interacted. You know, when they're not playing on stage, seeing how they interact with one another. And then we caught some great live sets with Amanda, from Consuela's Revenge, Nate Cozzolino, who my wife now is stalking on Facebook, I believe.
We'll use the term smitten.
Smitten. And then, we saw the Quins and then Deonis Park Ranger, which was great. So that's always a great night. And then Tuesday night, I was over at Simon's for the WXIN Rock Hunt. And the Sweet Release, congratulations, guys, won that round. But we saw them perform with Seven Hats Parade, Neverless, and Anyone, Anyway. So that was my week of going out and about. And then the normal, restaurant scene. Discovered a new breakfast place, oddly enough, in my neighborhood Saturday morning at Gabrielle's on Park Avenue in Cranston and Knightsville. And they now serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we highly recommend it.
Wow. Well, I actually stumbled across something I went to as a kid. Macera's, same parking lot as Mardi Gras. Small little dining room. You probably fit 35, 40 people in it tops. The food was absolutely amazing. Portions were more than enough to take care of me.
Yeah, we love it there.
Oh, the food there is excellent. That was... one day this week. I also went to another old standby, which was Sura in Johnston, the one where you have the grill in the middle of the table. I was just in a protein mood, and I definitely got my fair share. Yeah, we killed more than a few chickens and pigs on that trip to Sura. Also today, I went up. I was mistaken for Ray Regola, who works over at Sullivan's Public House. So I went there for breakfast to give him a hard time, and he wasn't working, so I had to stay for breakfast and more than a couple of Bloody Marys over there, which, by the way, excellent. Jen, if you're listening, Jen was my bartender. She did a phenomenal job mixing, and she's also a nurse, by the way, which is going to be an ongoing theme for tonight's show. So what about you, Lena? Any local eateries that you hang out at or prefer?
Well, I really like Doherty's, and I really like the Muse in Wakefield. Obviously, like the atmosphere there. It's a lot of fun. There's 3 different rooms. You can do whatever you want, and it's just a fun atmosphere. I don't really hang out with college kids that much, but when I go there, it's like a whole different party world. Can't really say I've been out to eat much, so.
All right. Well, all in all, I mean, Rhode Island is fast becoming known for its food scene, its hospitality. It's also the band's local music in itself. It's second to none, at least in my opinion. A lot of magazines are backing me up on that. Condé Nast, Traveler. Everywhere you go, you're seeing more and more that Rhode Island is drawing in bands, different entertainment groups are coming from Boston, New York, to perform here. And I think that's just going to be an ongoing trend because we have the notoriety as being a hotspot for entertainment. What do you think about that, George? About Rhode Island being the hotspot for entertainment?
Well, we knew it for quite some time. We're able to go out, and sometimes I feel like there's almost too much going on in the city, and really diluting the bigger crowds from hitting these spots. But yeah, without a doubt, you can hit any one of 5-6 spots a night and be thoroughly entertained, or at least 10, 20, 30 restaurants and really find some great discoveries.
I agree with that. I remember when I was much younger, I was always complaining, me and my friends, oh, there's nothing to do. As I get older, it's like, wow, there's so much to do. I don't know which one I want to do. And I love that. And I do agree with you, Ed, because it used to be everyone would have to travel to Boston or New York to see my friends perform. Now everyone from Boston and New York are coming to Providence to perform.
Exactly.
So I love that.
You know, a band that really sticks up in my head, they're based out of Boston, but they play a lot in Rhode Island when they do play out, is Sorrow Seed. I can't even think of the names right now. But Sorrow Seed, they've got a show coming up over at dusk in just a couple of weeks. A lot of the local bands that used to play in Boston are now not snubbing Boston, not shunning Boston, but they're being booked here a lot more than they are out of state because they're getting bigger crowds here. In the smaller state, less people, and more people are going to these shows. So why don't we take a break? We'll come back. We'll start picking apart Lena and finding out everything there is to know that she wants us to know about her. We're going to leave out of here with No Plateau, Suspension. This is My Night Out Radio on Rhode Island Free Radio. We'll be back in a minute.
Regurgitation was fine with